Hello, friends and family and visitors of the DSAH. My name is Ben. I'm here to bring to you today's Fun Friday. We got two things here going on today. We got one craft, we got a paper shooter, and then we also got a little science experiment called Cloud in a Jar. And that's what we're going to do first. So what do you need for this Cloud in a Jar experiment? Well, first, you need a jar or a glass cup. Don't have to have a lid, but as long as you can cover it up. And most importantly, it needs to be clear. Next, you need matches, and because of matches, gotta play it safe and have some supervision. And also, you need boiling water. I got some boiling water right over here. And so also, make sure you have supervision with this, because you can burn yourself, so gotta be careful. And the last thing you need is ice or an ice pack, so you can cover the glass. Most importantly, it needs to be cold. Alright, so let's get started with this cloud in a jar. First things first, as you're boiling in the water, you need your glass. And what you're going to do is first, get some of that boiling water and fill up your jar. And the jar or glass cup just needs to have some water. We're warming it up, so be careful because the cup will get warm. So if you want, you can also use some oven mitts or something like that so you can hold it because it will get warm. The whole point is we're warming up the glass because we're going to do this experimentation with water, heat, smoke, all those type of things, and it's going to create a cloud right inside your glass or your jar. All right. So as you have your boiled water, you're going to place it in your jar, and you're going to fill it up. I would say fill it up about 3/4 of the way, or a little bit more than halfway. So you see here, we're filling it up, and it's really warm, really hot, and let it sit for a little bit. We're warming up the whole cup. And when you're done boiling the water, make sure to turn it off, or you might burn down something. Okay, so with this glass water, we're going to heat it up. Once you're done with that, you're going to pour off part of it. You only need about, say, 1/3 or 1/4 of the cup. Maybe pour it off a little bit too much. Don't worry, you still have some hot water. Add some more back into your glass. Next, you're going to grab your matches. Some matches, right? And you're going to light one match up. Be careful now. As you light it up, you're going to take your glass, you heat up the match inside the glass for a little bit. Let it smoke a little bit. And we're going to create this cloud of gas inside here, right inside your jar or your cup. And make sure, don't hold onto the match too long. Once you're done, drop it right in. And once you drop it in, you need to cover it up with your ice pack or your ice. And try to get as good of a seal as you can. And you'll see here, well, you'll notice, what do you look inside here? It's not just steam going on. We got smoke and other things. You can see we got some reaction going on here. I believe it's called a Spengler effect. We got the hot water mixing up with the smoke, and it's mixing also with the cold air on top. And it's just like what we have in clouds up in the sky forming. It's basically water droplets, and it gets formed, and it starts collecting with each other. And from that, it starts to see what you see of those big fluffy clouds in the sky. This is why we're doing the same thing right here. And if you notice, we got some clouds forming up here. And if you want to see it, you can take off your ice pack. You'll see that's not steam. That's a mixture of steam and smoke. So a little short little experiment we got there for you today. Cloud in a jar. Try it multiple times if you want. All right. Next, we got our set of the launcher. In this case, we'll need several equipment. You'll need plastic cup. Prefer a little bit sturdier cup. Better. Any color you want, you can decorate it however you like. And next, you need some balloons. And you need scissors, something to cut. And last, you'll need something to launch things with. So whether it be paper balls I made, or you have marshmallows. Marshmallows are pretty fun, but they can get sticky. So whatever you like to launch to do things in your house, right? So to make this launcher, grab your cup and make a little cut on the bottom. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the bottom part of your cup. So in this case, be careful, make a little snip. I recommend making a little snip right here to get us started. And you'll start making your way all the way on the bottom. If you need help, totally fine. Ask for some help. But I believe you guys can do this all by yourself. In terms of the cutting part. Alright, so we're cutting. I'm not that great of a cutter, but you know what? Doesn't matter. As long as we're having fun. We're going to make little launchers. Alright, so we're cutting. And we're going to try to remove this bottom part of the cup. And once we're done cutting, it should be gone. Just like that. And you can see through your cup right here. So you got your launcher part made. Next, we're going to do the elastic part. Now, this part you'll need a balloon. Recommend a larger balloon is probably better. And choose any color you like. Again, at this moment, if you want, you can decorate your cup. You can paint it. You can put tape on it. Whatever you like. Again, it's yours. Right? So, first thing you need to do, I would recommend to stretch out your balloon a little bit just to give it some elasticity. A little bit stretched out. And then you want to tie one end. Alright. So we're tying one end of the balloon. Great. And so you should have one knot on the end right there. And that's good. And he's like, wait, Ben, we didn't blow it up. That's not the point. We're using this to launch things. So what we're going to do now is to cut one end of the balloon. So you have one end, which is tied, and the other end, you're going to make a little snip. Tiny, tiny, tiny little snip, because we're going to use this to expand and cover the bottom of the cup we just cut out. So just be careful, make a little snip. I reckon probably no more than like a few centimeters. And at this point, you should have a little opening of your balloon. This part we're going to use to cover the balloon, the bottom part of the cup. And again, doesn't have to look pretty. It's yours. Make it however you like. And at this point, we're going to take the balloon that we just cut open a little bit, just a little bit. We're going to cover the bottom part of our cup. And if you want, make sure you have backup balloons and stuff, because mistakes can happen. That's totally okay. And we can remake parts of it. So at this point, we're going to try to cover the bottom of the balloon. Sorry, taking the balloon, cover the cup. And we're going to cover it. This part can get really tricky because depending how soft your cup is, it might not be the best. In this case, I'm not really happy with that. I'm going to do a new one real quick. So, no problem. That's why we always have backup. No problem. All right. Repeat how this part goes again. Might as well. So, tie the balloon on the bottom near the stem. We're not blowing up or anything. We're just making one knot right here. Cool. Next, we're going to make a little snip right down the bottom. Actually, the top of the balloon, right? So one end of the balloon is tied, right? And so we're going to take it, open up just a little bit. We don't want to tear it. We've got to be careful. Tear it a little bit. So now we're going to open it up and cover the bottom part of the cup. There we go. This part to be really careful. It's no problem. All right. And there we go. We cover up our cup. And this is the part that's going to launch the balloon. Sorry. The balloon part is going to launch your ammo or whatever you want to use. Marshmallow, paper, whatever you want. And have fun with it. Try to have targets set up. You want to knock over some other cups. Have a competition to see who can shoot the farthest, or have a little mini shootout in your backyard. That's totally fine. Up to you. Have fun. This is your little craft. Okay. So, we have our shooter now. Now we got to test it out. Got some ammo here that I already shot it earlier. Got some ammo over here. Some over here. And the whole point is, now you have something that has a little elasticity, and now I can shoot things out. And that didn't do so well in this case. Ben's not that great at this, but it's okay. Practice is key. Alright, so, again, try to create a covering of the bottom of the cup that we just made, the opening, and then you take the balloon, and then we try to cover it up with the stem on the outside. If it's closest to center, that's probably the best, because that's where it's easier to launch out the ammo that you have. So again, easier sometimes to use a hard surface to cover, so your cup won't move, and then stretch out the balloon, and then there you go. Easy to attach the balloon to your cup, right? And that makes some of your ammo. So again, you can make some paper wads or marshmallows, wherever you want. And then all you do is you take this part, careful not to pull off too hard or it'll remove the balloon completely. But in this case, once you stretch it out a little bit, you can shoot out your ammo anywhere you want. Ooh. Do one more demonstration to make sure you know that this works. Whoops. There we go. Mine just kind of broke. That's why I have backup. I have one in here, ready made to go, just like the cooking shows. Right? So there you go. It shoots. It works. Again, practice. Make sure you got all your ammo pre-made, and you can do this all anytime at home, shooting with your friends, your family. Have fun with it. And again, have a great Friday, and have a good one. Bye.